Alright, welcome back to another video of Davian's phone collection. Today I'm going to be doing my November 2022 phone, tablet, and MP3 player collection. I still have 10 phones, 4 tablets, and 1 MP3 player. And the newest arrival is the iPhone 7 Plus unlocked. It's going to be freaking epic. Now let's get on to the video. Starting off is my LG C1300 on Cingular. Works totally fine with no issues whatsoever, even though the SIM card's in a different phone right now. Next up is my LG Rumor Touch on Sprint that works totally fine with no issues whatsoever. Next up is my Samsung SGH A107 on AT&T that works totally fine with no issues whatsoever. Next up is my Pantech Breakout on Verizon that works totally fine with no issues whatsoever. Next up is my Samsung Galaxy S7 on Verizon that works totally fine even though it has a bad microphone and camera. Do apologize for the microphone issues. Next up is my iPhone 7 Plus unlocked that works totally fine with no issues whatsoever. Next up is my Samsung Galaxy J3 Orbit on Tracfone. It works, but it has bad software. Next up is my Orbic Journey V on Verizon that works totally fine with no issues whatsoever. And lastly, for the phones, it's my Motorola Moto E6 on Tracfone. It works, but it has a couple problems with Google Apps and Pokemon Go. But otherwise, it works. So now let's unlock all of my devices, which are phones first. I've updated the iPhone to iOS 15.7, so if you want to see the update video, I'll post it either in the post area or the description. The Samsung Galaxy J3 Orbit has a bad battery right here, so that's why the battery runs low quick. So the scheduled date to destroy this phone is November 2nd. If I don't get this iPhone back, it will be postponed. It's gonna be closed because I want you to see the phones right here. Gonna be switching main phones soon. Switching from this main phone into the iPhone 7 Plus itself. Now let's move on to tablets. We are now in tablets. I have 4 of them. Starting off is my iPad first iteration. It works, but it has a bad home button. Next up is my iPad 2 that works, but it has a malfunctioning power button. Next up is my Samsung Galaxy Tab A that works, but the headphone jack stopped working. And lastly, for the tablets, is my RCA Giolio Pro that works, but it has numerous problems with the software. And when I get on Google Chrome, it freezes constantly. That's a new issue with it. So now let's unlock all of my devices, which are tablets. I'm doing this new format, which I go from phones, tablets, and MP3 players. I have a little trouble with the digitizer right here. I've recently changed the wallpaper on the tablet right here to avoid this unicorn junk on it. That's my tablet collection, and now let's go on to our last piece of our collection, which is MP3 players. I only have 1. Here's my only MP3 player in my collection, the iPod Shuffle 2nd generation. That works, but there is no way to get music on it, and the battery's bulging. But otherwise it works. Now that's gonna do me with my November 2022 phone, tablet, and MP3 player collection. This is Davian's phone collection. Thank you for watching. I hope you like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you again in my next video.